kick.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm sorry for the noise, but we are in a completely new location. So my husband and I decided to buy a little chunk of property just down the road from us with a pole barn already built on it. So we live in town currently, and the zones are, how do I word this? None of the properties around here are zoned to be able to build a pole barn on, but this pole barn has been grandfathered into the property. So we decided to take a risk and buy this chunk of property. There's no water, no sewer, no electricity. There used to be a house here, so all that stuff did exist, but the house is now gone. There's a big concrete platform foundation still left on the property that we would probably have to tear out because it has trees growing through it before we tried to build anything else on this property. But for now, it's just a place that we can bring our dogs and hang out. This pole barn is ginormous, and my husband is actually a race car driver. So once we get this place fixed up, he'll be able to take his race car here, only about a mile away from the house. Right now, he's driving about 45 minutes away from home to work on his race car every day. So this is going to be a huge blessing for our family. Great opportunity. This land has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, we are kind of next to a busy road, so the sound isn't the best. But like I said, a lot of potential, and I just can't wait to get started on some projects here. So being that we don't have electricity, we don't even have a generator out here, there's very little that we can do at the moment. A lot of our tools are electrically powered, but there is some garbage in the property that I'm sure brushed in from the busy road. So today I just thought I'd take the dogs out and we'd walk around the property and pick up some trash and kind of bring you guys along and give you a little tour of the property. So I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So this is what our pole barn looks like. We have not done anything to the place just yet. Everything that's in here, besides a few things that I have on this table here, are all from the previous owner. But this is a very old, sturdy pole barn with a lot of potential, a lot of space. He actually had like 4 or 5 boats in here, plus a car and enough room for another car and some wiggle space. So he left us a grill. No idea what kind of shape that grill is in. But the biggest mystery of this place is that on the outside of this area here, there's a little offshoot of the pole barn, but there's no access point on the inside of the pole barn or on the outside. So I'll show you that in a minute. But I really wanted to explore this wall here because I think that this wall looks new, and if we removed it, we might gain access to whatever's behind that wall. Anyways, this wall will be for another day, but let's go outside and I'll show you some of the property. All right, I've got the dogs over here just wandering around. There's other dogs in the neighborhood. There's Marshy, and Dar's around the corner back there. But before I show you the outshoot, I want to show you this place real quick. So this here has a lot of potential. It's very cute, has a lot of character. The back wall is falling down, but I think we'll be able to save this. And if we do, I have some big plans for this garage. It'll probably be about a year before we can start on this thing, but let me show you what my plans are. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay with the surrounding noises. There's nothing much I can do about that. Hopefully I'll get a microphone one of these days, but here's what my plans are so far. So this place is very spacious. Goes all the way back here. So back here will be my crafting area, and there's probably going to be a wall about right here. So all of this back here will be crafting space, which is probably about twice as much space as I already have right now. Everything up here is going to be my office space. So anytime I do my online sessions or my few in-person sessions, maybe we can do them in this space. So what I would like to see done, if we have the capability, is to have a very small bathroom right in this corner here. Maybe a little toilet and a sink, nothing special. And then I'd like to have a little kitchenette over here. So that way I can have maybe some drinks, you know, some beverages, some snacks for after sessions. It's very important to hydrate after sessions, so then I can offer refreshments for my clients if they're in person, you know. But then I'll have plenty of space for my couch and my massage table bed, and it'll be perfect. But this is going to be a very last project type thing. We'll probably make it structurally sound to begin with, and then put the rest of the project off for a later date. Marcy, what do you think of the new property, baby? What do you think? Oh, you're so handsome. You're so handsome. You need your face cleaned a little. But you sure are cute. Hi, Miss Darla. Did you get tangled up already? Oh, we should probably fix that for you, huh? You sweet girl. Sweet, sweet girl. So this is what our pole barn looks like, and this is where that little garage is over here. And then if we look over here, this is where the little outshoot is. There is no access to this on the outside of the building. That's why we're thinking that the boards on the inside are where you access this room. So I'm very curious about that. So what our plan is to have a fence coming from this side of the pole barn out here and lining this side of the trees, and then clearing out a lot of these trees. We're gonna leave the pine trees back there. And then this whole area is going to be for the dogs, and eventually it's gonna turn into the chicken area, but that probably won't happen for another year or so. So down this way, this is like an old driveway. I thought it'd be nice to clear some of this area out back here and have like a little camping area, maybe even rent it out on Hip Camp. And then over here, this is a giant foundation. So I think right here, let me show you, let me get closer. So this is the foundation. It starts right around here, and then it goes all the way over to this corner and back. And I think this part right here used to be the garage. And then when you walk past back here, this all used to be the house. There's a little bit of a transition there. And let me just show you how far back this house goes. Now, it's no mansion, but it's a pretty big house. A lot of potential to use this as like a nice sitting area, fire pit area. I could have some raised garden beds up here. A lot of potential for what we can do with this platform, this foundation, until we have to tear it down. So look how big this is. Starts way over here. Way back here is where it ends. I need to get a microphone. The neighbor dogs do not like it when I yell. So there's a lot of evidence of how old this place is. There's some old tile. And then there's actually a bunch of tile over here. I think this used to be like a secondary entrance of some sort. But there's some tile down here on the ground. Ooh, this is a noisy road. But the foundation over here goes all the way back here. And yeah, lots of interesting stuff around here. Okay, so this is the second part of the driveway, and it's all grown in, but I think it has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, our neighbors are kind of close, but this isn't our forever property. So yeah, so there's some garbage around here that I want to get picked up, and I thought that this space here would be nice to clear out and make this into a little bit of a camping area. Or maybe even like in this brushy area over here. But lots of space for activities. I don't know where the time went. I feel like we just got here and it's already almost time to go, and I haven't picked up any trash. So we're gonna go back here into the woods. I should have closed my tripod. This is making it very difficult walking back here. And we're gonna start picking up some trash. There is a bunch of garbage back here. I'm next to the little offshoot of the barn, and there is garbage everywhere back here. So I'm gonna start picking up some trash and getting it into my nice big garbage bag that we've got. Years ago, we had adopted a highway in memory of my dad and my uncle, and we had all these little pokers, and I thought we got rid of them all, but I was able to find one in the garage. So let's get to work. twig sticking out of my hair. Oh, and in the back of my head. That's cute. That's really cute. Anyways, I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I did get quite a bit of trash picked up. My husband's getting off work early today so that way we can go bleed the brakes in the race car. So I'm gonna leave my picking up stuff here and probably won't have time to come back tonight, but definitely tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna make this a all-in-one video or if this will be a video all on its own. So in case it's a video all on its own, thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to take you on this adventure of exploring and updating this new property, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.